Hey guys, welcome back. And now that you know all of the intervals, we're going to make a chart out of it to visually see it and also to easily memorize it and learn it and figure things out. So I think I started with green last time. Let me use this one over here. So this will be for perfect and major intervals, which are the basis we usually start from. Now we're going to make it this way rather than this way like we did last time. So we had a perfect unison. Here, let me scoot over some. Perfect unison, major second, major third, perfect fourth, and you remember this: perfect major major perfect, perfect major major perfect, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, perfect octave. Kind of went uphill, but who cares? Not me. So, how many half steps are in these? Well, what we can do is we can follow the C scale, just white keys, so like C to B, C to D, C to E, C to F, C to G, C to A, and so on. But I already have these memorized because I'm such a genius, and I'm quite humble too. So humble that I'm proud of it. Oh man. Whew. Oh jeez. That was a good one. Cause get it? Being humble is the opposite of being proud. And you're so proud. You're so humble that you're proud of it, which makes you not humble. But never mind. Gosh, my jokes suck. Perfect unison, C to C, for example, would be 0 half steps, or D to D, or anything. Major second would be 2 half steps, C to D. Major third would be C to E, which has 4 half steps. And then perfect fourth, I think that's 5 half steps, 7, 9, 11, and 12. Cool, eh? Yeah, it is pretty cool. So, I want you to memorize that these are perfect, major, major, perfect, just by the color. And I'm going to erase this up here. And also, remember the scale degree, or the interval size, I'm sorry. Now, we can add on to this. So here's unison, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh octave. What was the next one we did? It was minor. I think I used red. So this one's perfect. Can't do anything to it. This one's major. So if we take it, subtract 1, we get 1. Same for this one, which is also major. And now it's minor because we affected it. This is a perfect fourth. This is a perfect fifth. This is a major sixth, which will have 8 half steps. This will have 10. So what we did, we just took all of the major intervals, which remember, this is perfect, major, major, perfect, perfect, major, major, perfect. 2, 4 are both major. 9, 11 are both major. This is a major second, this is a major third, this is a major sixth, this is a major seventh. We're only putting the half steps in here, not the size. The ones with the red were originally major, and we just took down a half step. So these ones too. But the perfects, we can't affect those, because remember, they can't become minor. They're perfect. You can't make them minor. They're too perfect for that. But you can make them augmented. That's a different story. We had perfect, capital P, major, capital M, minor, lowercase m, diminished, lowercase d. Now we can take any of the minors or any of the perfects, subtract a half step from them. This will become -1, which, yes, that's impossible. This will become 0. This will become 2. This will become 4. This will become 6. This will become 7. This will become 9. This will become 11. So basically we just took these and lowered them all a half step, even the red ones. So now we have the diminished intervals. And what was next? We had augmented, which I think I represented in yellow. Sweet. So now we just take any perfect or major, not minor, perfect or major, and increase them 1. So this becomes 1, this becomes 3, this becomes 5, this becomes 6, this becomes 8, 10, 12, and 13. Here is our chart. Pretty cool, eh? And if you want to, you can put you cannot, remember how you erased that line? You can put that back in if it helps you keep everything in line. So, and then we just took a black marker, which probably won't, okay, it's working for now. And then we said, this is a unison, this is a second, this is a third, this is a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and an eighth octave, sorry. And then there's your chart. You want a diminished fifth? Boom, 6 half steps. Just in case you couldn't see, here is the chart close up. That's a 1 and a 3. Just in case you couldn't see from the light. As you probably already noticed, some of these have the same amount of half steps in them. So these are called what? Because they're the same pitch but different notes. Enharmonic. So the enharmonic intervals would be these two. There's a bunch of them. 5-5, 6-6, 7-7, 8-8, 9-9, 10-10, 11-11, 12, and then there's 13. So these are all of the enharmonic intervals. What I mean by that is this is a sixth with 7 half steps. This is a fifth with 7 half steps. They're different interval sizes, but they are the same amount of half steps. This one's diminished. This one is perfect, because this is a perfect fifth and this is a diminished sixth. The way things sound is dependent upon everything else. So a perfect fifth may sound okay, may not, depending on what everything else around it is. And there's no really rules. If you want something to sound absolutely horrible and it sounds good to you, go for it. I mean, I think music is a way to show your emotions. So if your emotions are, then go for it. Send me the piece. Augmented intervals sound more unpleasant when they're with perfect intervals, but you may think they sound pleasant. It's different for everybody. So let me show you an example. C to C, it sounds okay. But if I make it augmented, it's kind of spooky. That's because it's an augmented perfect interval, and they sound creepy. So that's all I wanted to say. Kind of rambling on here, and I hope I gave you a good basis of intervals. I know I talked a ton about them, but now I hope you'll understand them because they are the foundation for most of music theory. And if you're still kind of questionable about some of them, that's okay, because as we talk about them in future videos, I'll re-explain them and make sure you understand what's going on. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, @CalebCurry. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Click like. This is my name. This is Music Theory. This is my shirt, my lucky shirt. This is my necklace. Here's my undershirt. Here's my hair. There's a butterfly. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. But anyways, see you later. Thanks. Bye.